Hello, and welcome to our continuation of the learning of the Sefer Chafetz Chaim. Today we are going to continue on to day 32, which is called Secrets. Now, we all know that if somebody tells you a secret, you really should not repeat it. But did you know that it's actually forbidden from the Torah to repeat secrets that people tell you? Again, this is not if it's life-threatening. If somebody tells you they're suicidal, obviously you need to take the necessary steps to help them. But we're talking about when somebody tells you personal things about their lives and they say, please do not tell anyone. You are forbidden to tell someone. Now, there's two reasons for that. The first reason is because it could create the same harm the way Lashon Hara can create harm. Let's say somebody tells me about their business idea and they say, please, it's really my secret. And then I tell somebody else, and that person goes and steals this idea. I've just ruined this person's business idea. So that's the first reason. And the second reason is because it can actually cause unnecessary strife and harm and conflict. So, for example, let's say my sister tells me that she's about to close on a house. And she tells me that it's confidential. And then I'm talking to my brother, and I say to him, oh, did you know that our sister is about to be closing on a house? And then his response might be, she didn't tell me that. Why would she share that with you and not share that with me? And it could create a lot of conflict totally innocently and it's really not necessary. Generally speaking, the Chafetz Chaim says, when someone is told personal information, he should not repeat it, even if the speaker did not mention that it is confidential. This is the only sure way to avoid potential damage. What is seemingly a harmless piece of information may be explosive when repeated to someone else. So now he's saying, even if someone didn't tell you that it's confidential and you shouldn't tell anyone, it's a good idea to just not talk about people's personal business with other people. So he gives an example. Let's say your friend tells you that she just bought a very expensive piece of art. And so, so Chani tells you she just bought a very expensive piece of art. And then later you're talking to Sarah, and you say to Sarah, Chani just told me she got this gorgeous, crazy expensive piece of art. She just spent thousands of dollars on this piece of art. And you see Sarah's face drop. Now, what you might not have known is that Sarah asked Chani for a loan a month earlier. And Chani told her, I'm so sorry, I don't have the money to give it to you. And now she hears a month later that Chani just spent this extreme amount of money on a luxury. That could create a lot of strife. Yes, maybe that's not really Sarah's business what Chani spends her money on. Yes, this and that. But still, you might have just caused Sarah to feel extremely hurt by the fact that her friend couldn't help her out a month ago, and now you just casually mentioned how she bought this very expensive painting. So it's a good idea to just just stay clear of discussing other people's happenings and business with others. It's really not necessary. Somebody said to me recently, well, if I can't ever talk about anyone, then there's not going to be anything to talk about. And I thought that's so sad. We have to try to learn how to train ourselves to have what to talk about that doesn't involve people. It shouldn't be that the only things we have to talk about are gossip. There's so many other things to talk about. There are so many deep ideas to talk about. There's so many superficial fun ideas to talk about. Fashion and style. I mean, there's so many things to talk about. If we can't find anything to talk about unless it involves others, maybe we have to try to retrain how we speak and how we think. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to continue learning with you.